G'day and welcome back to What Happens in the Shed and this little video series on making electricity from wood. Right, so in the last video I built the grate and the grate agitator. Unfortunately the grate agitator didn't work out so well and it soon became obvious that it just wasn't going to last. So I set about fixing it and that's what this short little video is about. So let's jump back to that and please enjoy. Right, so I just couldn't let this go. I really want to resolve this because I've come this far and yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with the result. I thought I was onto a great thing here, but I reckon the solution's just around the corner. Anyway, so what I've done is I've moved the roller pin in towards the center of the wiper motor. So we've got a smaller radius, a smaller diameter, as you can see here. Yeah, so I mean, I don't think it's going to make a big change. I think it's going to slow it down. Let's give it a kick in the guts. Alright, well looking at that, I'd say it's slowed down and we got less rotation. Now slowing it down I'm happy with, but less rotation. Ideally I would like maximum amount of rotation, so I might just throw this back in the frame and throw the grate in. I just want to see what it looks like. Alright, here we go. Okay, well that's pretty much what I was expecting. It's slowed down and there's less rotation, so it's probably less severe. With less speed and less rotation we got less momentum or inertia. One of the two or both. Okay, yeah, I've got something else I want to try. Rightio, so I've just been looking at the mechanism running and so the grate rotates slowly, and then when it changes direction it changes back quite rapidly. So the problem is up here. So as the roller pin comes up towards the top, the angle of attack is less and less and less, and thus it slows down. But if you look here, but then this is where you get all the movement. You get a lot of rotation with very little travel. Yeah, so the travel needs to go beyond this groove here. So it needs to sort of go out here and then back in. So basically, yeah, I need to change the shape of this. Alright, so it's all put back in. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to go. Alright, let's whack some juice on it and see what happens. That really isn't any better. Now we've got two lots of jarring or two abrupt actions or motions. I think this thing is bouncing. It may be a little bit different once you've got a grate on it and once the grate is loaded with charcoal, but any which way I don't think this is really what I was after. I might just jog it and see where the problem is. From down here and then all the way up it's fine. Ah, there you go. There's the problem. So it leaps from this edge and it loses contact and then it hits there. And it bounces forwards and backwards all the way down. Then it settles down. Yep, there you go. Okay, I decided to make a new lever for here. I'm going to try and make one that's longer. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it's a lot longer than the old one, but... Rightio, so I got the new lever in, and yeah, it looks quite a bit different. It's a fair bit longer than the original one. Yeah, so here, before I put any power on it, I just rotated the thing just to make sure it wasn't going to hit anything here, and it was actually hitting on either one or the other side. So I moved the thing forward and it's just missing now, so there's bugger all room left. But anyway, yeah, let's put some juice on it and let's have a look at it. Oh, that's heaps better. That's so much more gentle. Yeah, that's a lot better. So that's low speed. Let's try high speed. Yeah, that's probably too fast. Yeah, I reckon that's doable. Yeah, so I've moved the whole wiper motor as far forward as I could. So it's actually hanging off the bracket now. And I've had to move it a bit this way to stop from clashing with this side. Yes, and it's so close to hitting on both sides. So I think I might actually redo these brackets. I'll come up with something that doesn't look bodgy, because this here looks quite bodgy. So here's a bracket, so you can basically see I moved it further apart, and these are the new mounting holes. Alright, so I've just got to make a new bracket for this thing. It's all changed now. Let's have a look. So the new bracket's all done, it's all in place, so it's ready to take the wiper motor. So all I ended up doing was just welding a bit of angle at the front, and that allowed me to bring the whole bracket forward. That's heaps better. There's virtually no shock in the change of direction anymore. Yeah, not bad. I think, and I think the rotation, I think, will be adequate. So that sort of mechanical rattling sound that you hear, that's a bit of play in it. Obviously, yeah, you do need a bit of play so you don't get excessive wear. And that's okay. Yeah, there's always a bit of play here and there. No, that's fine. I'm happy with that. I was looking at also putting an electronic speed controller on it, but in all honesty, I don't think it's going to be needed. I think the mechanical reduction in speed, I think, is more than enough. Rightio. Well, there you have it. It certainly looks like I fixed the abrupt forceful change of direction. And probably what you didn't see in the last video, after I've been running the thing for a little while trying to sort it out, the mechanism actually slowly started destroying itself. So it was only a matter of time. Yeah, so I definitely had to do something about it. I guess you could ask the question, well, couldn't I just have put an electronic speed controller on the old mechanism? And I guess the answer to that would be yes. I'm pretty sure that would have worked too, but my preference is to fix the issue mechanically, just to keep things straightforward and simple and not having to rely on fancy electronics. Okay, well, I think that's it. I think I can move on now to the top lid and the fire tube and that sort of stuff. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I do hope to see you again. Cheers.